All right. Says we're now okay. I guess we're good to go. Very, very good. Very good. I like it. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Somewhat. Just. Of course, I can't fucking reach it. There we go. All right. There we go. Much better. So, it is that time once again, everybody. It is the Powder Cake Pack Rips. We are here right now with 2425 metal, our master case. Looking forward to it tonight. Again, I'm going to give folks at least a few minutes to start filtering into the room before we get going. So, all right. All right. I wanted to make sure I got all my messages and things like that out. Again, thank you guys as always. Once again, Powder Cake Pack Rips here, folks. Break 205. Looking forward to it tonight. I think we'll have a fun one here, hopefully. I was actually kind of surprised because again, I was looking up some of the values because again, some of the stuff that I hit, I was looking up, and I was, again, there are some bangers in this product, folks. I get that. Like I said, I know metal is not necessarily the sexiest product in the world, but there are bangers in here. So trust me, there's some big ones, folks. So again, best of luck to everybody tonight, as always. Again, I got my list here next to me, ready to rock and roll. So again, I got team assignments here and all that good stuff. We have our case right here to the side. Again, I'm not gonna open this case just yet because again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this bad boy first and foremost. And this is the bonus box. I'm just adding this in just because, because again, just a way of saying thank you and a way of bribing you guys into joining the break. So. But in all honesty, it's more or less just a way of saying thank you guys. Again, I don't mind throwing extra stuff and things like that in here. Again, if I can give you guys more content and more things to hopefully walk away with and just more chances to win things and add to your mail days and stuff, I'm going to do that. So again, but I always appreciate each and every one of you guys again for trusting me to do this. There's tons of breakers in it. I mean, breakers are a dime a dozen anymore. So again, and I get that, people got brand loyalty and stuff like that. So that's cool. I understand. But again, I'm always just appreciative of the folks that, again, they're in the room, that make the room what it is, that really make it just a fun group to always be a part of. And just always just making it just always a good time, and I always do the best I can for you guys each and every time. I can guarantee you that much. We do the best we can for you guys. Can't always guarantee the results for folks, but again, I'm just always going to guarantee we do the best we can for you guys each and every time we go live here on YouTube and on Twitter and things like that. So, again, I'm going to try to give folks a few minutes to kind of, like I said, filter into the room. So again, in the meantime, like I said, I'm not going to worry about opening the case just yet because again, we're gonna open this first box here. This is going to be the first thing we're going to open tonight. Is the extra bonus box. And speaking of bonus box, again, this is going to be the giveaway here. 91 on the sticker, 41 on the box. See, I'm giving you guys the best box. Matching numbers. This is a giveaway box. So again, we'll give this one away here. Again, probably tomorrow after I, like I said, post spam and stuff like that. I'll probably go live on Twitter there. And we'll run the giveaway. Again, this will go to somebody who has a team in this break. Again, regardless if you claim the team, it doesn't matter. As long as you have ownership of the team right now, that is an entry. Every team you have is an entry to win this box. Again, this is a free box. I'm just going to give out to somebody, whoever is in the break. So again, best of luck though to everybody when we get to that point. But like I said, we're going to start with this bad boy though tonight. So first and foremost, this will be the first one we get into. So again, just to be clear about that, again, the case is right here. It is ready to rock and roll. I'll do like the numbers and things like that when it comes time. So we'll kind of get our feet wet with this first box here. Make sure everyone knows we are live. All right, and real quick, let's go over the break predictions real fast. Tonight, again, this was a little bit harder because again, I know Metals kind of changed somewhat some of their hits and things like that, so I wasn't really quite sure how to kind of go about the break predictions. But I think I got three decent choices here for your breaks. Or break predictions, or four decent predictions here. And again, if we get 3 out of the 4 correct, I will then I think tonight for the 3 out of 4 prize, if we get 3 out of 4 break predictions, the first prize is going to be we'll just do $10 in break credit. I think that's normally a pretty fair kind of starting point there. But this one is going to be an interesting one though too, because again, if we get all 4 out of 4, so if we bat 1,000 tonight for the break predictions, if we go 4 for 4, not only will I give the $10 in break credit away again to somebody in this break, I'm going to give this away. Yes. This was out of one of my own boxes here. Leon Draisaitl auto. Again, it's not numbered, but I think it's a nice little prize to to add in here. So if we get 4 out of 4, I'll give away $10 in break credit, and then I'll also give away the Leon Draisaitl auto card here. I'll add it to somebody's mail day. So again, best of luck though to everybody. So this will be the prize if we get 4 out of 4 break predictions, and well, that'll be the ultimate. I should say the ultimate prize. But again, we'll still do the $10 in break credit if we get at least 3. But again, 4 out of 4, we'll do $10, and then I'll do the Draisaitl giveaway. So tonight, our the break predictions are as follows: hit a green PMG. Okay, yep, I did get that, Jeff. Thank you very much. So break prediction number 1: hit a green PMG or hit 5 red PMGs. Excuse me. And then break prediction number 2: hit a liquid gold. And then break prediction number 3: hit an auto number 250 or less. And then the break prediction number 4 here: hit a bigger hit. So again, like I said, auto, a PMG, dark matter, a gold bullion, something like that, of one of the big 3 rookies. So it has to be either Mishkov, Hudson, or Celebrini, which coincidentally enough, if we hit any of those are going to go to Micah. So he did pull the impossible off, folks, and he has all 3 of the big teams. He has the Flyers, he has the Habs, and he has the Sharks. So it is going to be an interesting one here tonight for him for sure. Yeah. So, I mean, I can see us pulling some kind of Bolduc, I'm sure. I mean, we normally I normally run across his stuff pretty regularly, so I can at least see pulling some Bolduc tonight. Not bad. All right. So again, we went over the break credit. Yeah. Well, we'll do the best we can, buddy. I will do the best I can. Like I said, I can't guarantee the results, but we'll do our darndest. But like I said, the case is right here, everybody. We're going to get into this bad boy right after we get into the bonus box. Again, this is just a box I'm throwing in just for free. Again, just a way of saying thank you. And again, just hanging in there. We finally got the case sold out. So here we are right now. let's go ahead. Let's get this bad boy going. Let's kick the tires on this. I said everyone should be aware we're live. So again, best of luck to everybody tonight. Again, hopefully we have a good one on hand. This case has been marinating for a minute. So, but again, best of luck to everybody. Again, I have all the teams here next to me, so I'll know who gets what. And again, like I said, to try to hopefully move things along, I'll try to sleeve the more important stuff now, and then again, I'll wait till like probably tomorrow to sleeve everything else up. But this is our starting point tonight. This is our extra box of metal. Again, I'm throwing it in, so we'll get into the case next. So let's see what we're going to start with. We have 53 on the sticker, 32 on the box. I think I need to get a new blade in there. Things getting a little dull, I think. But that's okay. Alrighty. 5 packs, 5 snacks, and 5 packs. Empty box. 53 sticker, 32 on the box. So again, best of luck, everybody. Again, like I said, if there's any issues on your guys' end, again with the feed or whatever, just let me know. I'll try to make adjustments and things like that. So just let me know. But best of luck tonight to everybody. It is time, folks. Let's see what metal is going to offer us. So let's see what we got. This is the rookie hit here, Mr. Gavin Brindley for the Blue Jackets. And what do we got behind here? Let's see what we're going to start with. The old Blast Furnace here going to the Minnesota Wild, Brock Faber. This is just a base one, so non-numbered, but they do have auto ones, and I think they do have some numbered ones and stuff for this, but just a base insert here going to the Wild, Brock Faber. And Minnesota's going to Kenzie. So she'll start us off tonight with the hit parade. My pile's going here. Organization is key, folks. Hanzik for the Flames up next. Hey, and there it is. So there you go, Vance. Kucherov for the Lightning. So there's your you didn't skunk there, buddy. Already in. 2 packs in, and no skunk for Tampa. Kucherov Z-Force. So there you go, Vance. Yeah. There we go. It's like one of those weavings or whatever it is. Stanky, little stank oven. Stankoven. All right, what do we got behind here? So these are, there you go. We got weaving here for the New York Islanders, Matthew Barzal. Again, that's a pretty good looking card, though. Again, I like I said, they do have some good solid looking inserts in here. So it's a little bit of like a 3D effect. But Barzal and the Islanders weaving. Like I said, just because I'm not sleeving stuff, certain cards now does not mean, again, they will not be sleeved later on. Again, it's just more or less to just keep things moving and, just try not to take all night. Again, like I said, fortunately, it is a weekday. Normally we break on the weekend. Maple Leafs. I think this is going to be the auto because it looks like it. I mean, it could be wrong, but let's see. I think it is the auto. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So going to Liss, my friend there, Liss. So there you go. So Pittsburgh's already starting off with an auto. Michael Bunting. Get the sleeves opened up. That bad boy. So Pittsburgh starting off strong there. Yes. There you go. That's the smile of a champion right there. All right. Let's see what we got next. What's next? What's next? Out of the way. Dubé. Pierre-Luc Dubé. And what do we got? Silver shots. Going to the Ducks, Frank Vetrano. Frank Vetrano, silver shots. All right, let's see. What is next? Oops. Ken Johnson, excuse me. Zellweger. Olen Zellweger for the Ducks. And behind that, we got our prospects card for the Capitals, Pierre-Luc Dubé. Pierre-Luc Dubé for the Capitals up next. Guessing it's an alphabet if I'm guessing correctly. I think it's one of those alphabet ones. Zach Dean, base rookie for the Blues. Yep, alphabetical. Going to the Edmonton Oilers up next. We got Leon Draisaitl. Edmonton's going to Chris. The old D in Draisaitl. I think a little room there. All right. Let's see. Pull that guy out the way. Mancini for the Rangers. Hey, there we go. Prospects for the Montreal Canadiens, Lane Hutson. Just leave that guy up. Again, like I said, I like the prospect cards this year. Again, I like the design. Again, good solid look to it. Pretty simple design, but clean. I think it looks good overall. So again, good job there for Upper Deck on that one. I'm surprised. I don't think they have the Metal X in this year's, which I'm a little surprised with. So, but but I think they did add some nice inserts and some nice kind of. Oh, there you go. Mishkov up next, base. We'll leave that guy up. And up next for the Devils, Brian Halonen. Halonen. Halo. Yeah, pretty much most of the big three guys, if we even hit the base stuff, I'll sleeve them up. Again, Mishkov and Hudson and Celebrini and stuff like that. I will sleeve those guys up and things like that. All right. Nadeau for the Canes, Raising Canes, and then I think this is one of those search engines. Search engine going to Nashville, Luke Evangelista. Nashville's going to Brandon. Got a little bit, like I said, honestly, I mean, this is like one of the, I think I had maybe one pack in one of my boxes that had a little bit of damage. So this is like kind of like one of the first ones I've actually seen any sort of kind of chipping on. I do think the quality in this year's metal is pretty good. I haven't noticed a ton of errors and things like that. Again, that's always the thing you have to worry about with metal because it's a lot of foiling and stuff. So that foiling likes to chip and flake and stuff. So the Mastro for the Hawks. But again, I think so far, though, pretty good for the quality side of things. And we got a Connor Bedard Silver Shots for the Blackhawks. Good old Connor Bedard. Let's get Bedarded, folks. Lafreniere. We got Arshdeep Baines. We're arch deep in it, folks. Then we got a Gen Z here going to the Ottawa Senators, Mr. Tim Stützle. Gen Z for the Senators. Another Z Force. Josh Stone for Utah. And behind that, we got another Tampa Bay Lightning. So there you go, Vance. It's 2 Lightning there for you. You got the Kucherov and now the Point. Alrighty. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, this should be the numbered one. I had the numbered hit here. Looks like it's can't remember what they're called. The Counterpoise, I think. Sparkle. Let's see what we get. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, a bit unfortunate now, but 140 out of 199 going to Toronto. Toronto's going to Micah. Micah does have half the break, so I'm sure he'll probably have a pretty good break tonight. So at least you hope so. Again, we're going to do the best we can, but 140 out of 199. Joseph Woll Counterpoise. Speckle. Yep, that's my thinking. And, so hopefully we can kind of do the best we can about that. Last pack of our extra box, and we'll get into the master case next. Excuse me. Maverick Bork. And after that, got Counterpoise, Ilya Sorokin, I guess it's just a base one, non-numbered. Going to the Islanders. All right. Give me a moment. Get the base and everything out of the way real fast. That's there. Cool. All right, folks. Kind of slide this bad boy. Where's that numbering at? There it is. Can't really have to kind of clear this stuff out of the way real quick. There you go. 80 on the sticker, folks, is the final two numbers on the box. Again, no inners, just a straight case. So all right, everybody. Let's see. All right, there's one. And there's two. All righty, folks. Now comes that ever important question. Where do we start? You guys tell me, do we want to go with the left or we want to go with the right? Or do we want to go like stagger it? You tell me, folks. You tell me. I don't tell you guys what to do. You tell me what to do. Stagger. What are we doing staggering? Left to right or right to left? Left to right. Good. All right. Fair enough. So let's go ahead. So slide these guys out of the way real super fast. So this is the right side. I just don't have enough room. So there's the right side. And there's the left side. Bring these guys back over. All righty. We'll go with that one next. So here we go. Starting point. This is box number one of our master case. Again, the first one was just the extra box. So here is our 16 boxes of 24-25 metal. So once again, best of luck, everybody. I can't, looks like we got 68. 68 on the sticker. 10 on the box. This is our first box again of our master case. Once again, best of luck, everybody. Let's see something special, hopefully, tonight. Empty box. 10, 68, and 10. Alrighty. There we go, everybody. Best of luck once again. So, second there, I thought we had a gold card. I was like, whoa, already starting off hot. But I think that's just the base color there. So, Rutger McGroarty for the Pens. And we got a prospect starting us off. For the Chicago Blackhawks, we got Frank Nazar. Prospects for Chicago. Shiny. Gotta love shiny. Will Smith for the Sharks. And what do we got up next? Another prospects. Going to the Blues, we got Zach Dean. Zach Dean for prospects. All right, what do we got up next? So we got one of those Z Forces. The old Z Force. Gavin Brindley. And after that, going to the Nashville Predators up next. Nashville's going to Brandon, Pittsburgh Brandon. Don't think this one's numbered, so it should just be a base. What we got up next? Another Z Force, it looks like. Honzik. And we got Brock Besser up next for the Vancouver Canucks. Another base Z Force here going to Vancouver. Vancouver's going to Dar. There we go. Let's see, what do we got up next? Josh Doan. What do we got here? Oh, it's gold. Should be numbered, I do believe. Yeah, there you go, out of 50. That's a nice one there going to Adar. 7 out of 50. We got a gold Gen Z Quinn Hughes. Again, going to Vancouver, so that's going to you there, Dar. Get that bad boy sleeved up. Nice looking card. 7 out of 50. Quinn Hughes. Hold on a second. Just the camera just a little bit. There we go. Still see the packs and all that. Just want to make sure we see all the card. Green it is. Green it is. Base. What do we got up next? Wow. There you go, Vance. That's a nice one there. 9 out of 10 prospects here. Not sure how to say this dude's last name, but we'll just say Gage. So there you go, Vance. That's actually a really nice looking card, I got to admit. 9 out of 10. So that's a nice low numbered one there. So that's that. Like I said, I mean, you've already hit a couple base inserts already, but that one's a keeper there, not a bad one. Again, 9 out of 10. So nice, super short print. Again, good looking card. Like I said, I mean, overall, it's Star Emeralds. Star Emeralds. Going to Tampa. So I like that. Good looking card. Good solid hit there going to Tampa there. Should adjust that. But, yeah, nice hit there, those Vance. Absolutely. Could be an auto in here. Might be. Excuse me. Stankoven. Not a rookie. So let's see what we get here. Who's getting the auto? Going to the Vancouver. Hey, there you go, Dar. Your boy, Dar, Kiefer Sherwood. I know what you're thinking right now. Case hit, buddy. I know. There you go. See? So taking Vancouver paid off there, Dar. You got your boy, Kiefer Sherwood. There, that's right. That's right, buddy. So I like that. Hey, I'm okay with that. Again, I know you like him. He's your boy, so hey, I'm happy for you. Nice hit overall. See, the spot just paid for itself right there, man. You know? All right. Got the alphabetical one up next. I don't know. You're asking a lot of me right now. I don't know. And up next for the New York Islanders, Silver Shots, Brock Nelson. I know, like I said, yeah, but still, like I'm happy enough that, like I said, I'm just glad that, like I said, I just knew when I saw it, I was like, all right, well, I know he should be happy with that because that's his boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're fond of the Sherwoods there, so again, I'm okay with that. This is the prospects, if I'm not mistaken. Macklin. Islanders. What we got up next? For the Winnipeg Jets, Nikita Chibrikov. And Winnipeg's going to Vance. Chibrikov. The old Chibrikov. Pretty good first box, though, to start off with. We got a couple numbered cards and an auto. So, again, I think for a first box and everything in, not a bad start. Yeah. Oh, chupacabras are everywhere. Frank Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks. What do we got up next? I think a Blast Furnace. What are we blasting furnacing for? For the Florida Panthers, Anton Lundell. That's going to Vance as well. Blast Furnace. Like it's just a base one. What we got up next? Ivan Fedotov for the Flyers. And up next, we got a search engine for the Chicago Blackhawks, Frank Nazar. Excuse me, Frank Nazar. Maverick Bork up next. What we got behind him? Oh, well, there you go. Well, goes like that. We got a points per game, though, going to the Edmonton Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. Points per game. All right. Got 3 more packs in our first box. Hamadulan. What we got behind Mr. Neighbors, though? Looks like a Gen Z. And another Quinn Hughes. So go along with your gold one there. But a Quinn Hughes base Gen Z for the Vancouver Canucks. So there you go, Dar. Vancouver's not treating you too bad so far. I mean, again, we're only 2 boxes in, but technically only a box into the case itself. So I mean, hopefully that's a good sign for you there. Jan had Chicago, so anything Chicago will be going to Jan there. Kuznetsov. Alphabetical. There you go. Graham, we got a little Ovechkin here for you. I'm a little surprised again. I did, like I said, when I made the price list for this, I didn't have Break Ninja available, so I pretty much had to use the spreadsheet. So again, I did the best I could. So I mean, but I was a bit surprised. Like I said, I noticed there wasn't there were certain players missing from like the PMGs list and stuff like that. Definitely seemed a little more rookie based with their PMGs this year, which again is fine, but does kind of limit certain hits and things like that. I just like Break Ninja because it separates everything by team. So you just click the team and it'll give you the entire list. And then not only that, but it'll literally break it down like how many hits per product for team, and what I'm saying, it'll give you a better kind of overall view of the product. And that's why I like it, because again, I use all that information to factor in my prices. Kind of like I was telling Pops, there's certain teams that, they might not necessarily have a big rookie or something in there, but if they have a good number of hits in a product, I think that does kind of account for a little bit there. So I don't want to necessarily make them like dirt cheap if there's Jake Gensel there. Tampa Bay Silver Shots. But yeah, just more or less gives me a better overview of the product, so then that way I feel like I can make better like price decisions and stuff like that. Because again, like I said, when I have to rely on that spreadsheet and stuff from Beckett, I do the best I can, but unfortunately, it's kind of piecemeal at that point, and I can miss stuff, or I could overlook something and not really know it. All right, box number 2 of our case. 81 on the sticker, 14 on the box. Yep, just send me a DM there, Vance, just so I can remember. I'm sure I can, but just in case if I do forget, it's always nice just to make sure. So yeah, just send me a little DM and just remind me of that. Again, anytime, like I said, people have special requests, and again, I'll ask, obviously, if people want base and things like that. If you want your base, let me know. 81 and 14. But again, if you got special requests, if you want me to hold your stuff for till another break, if you want me to, again, give you base, if you want to, yeah, slide in my DMs, bro. My DMs are open. So, but yeah, so, but again, if you have any kind of sort of special requests and things like that, just let me know. As long as I'm aware, I'd always try to make a note of it and, try to do the best I can with, again, kind of meeting those requests and things like that. Pondemarov. Alphabetical. And another Gensel. How about that? Back-to-back Gunsels there for Casey. So Casey's just making out like a bandit. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, like, who's Mitch go-to celebrity auto? But yeah, I get it. Michkov auto. I got you. I got you. We will do that again. Like I said, I'd like to see again. I mean, is Philly gonna? Oh, there he is, Lane Hudson for the Habs base. That's my thing. Is Philly going to continue their dominance? Another prospects here for the Bolts. Mr. Gage here. Lane Hudson's. Take Mishkov down. Hudson up there. And once again, though, real quick, I just thought about it, but a quick shout out, as always, to the boys there in Westerville, Ohio at Triple Play. Again, thank you once again, Ron, on the hookup of product and things like that. Again, we'll be looking to obviously get our extended cases and stuff through him as well. But again, I always like to always give a shout out to the boys there at Triple Play, as always. Again, they always treat us very well, and normally they hook us up with some very good cases. So, but Cutter Gauthier. But again, just always like to give them a shout out and just say thank you as always. Do always appreciate it. We've been doing business now for probably. Who's in the Leaf? Who's the Leaf? Oh, that's Joseph Wool. But again, like I always like to give them a shout out and things like that. I always like to again, always acknowledge again, whoever hooks us up, because I mean, we got several folks that have hooked us up with products and stuff. Scott Murrow for the Canes. Other prospects for the Habs. Joshua Waugh. But yeah, we got several folks that we get our products and things like that from. So again, I always like to. Oh, granted, I thought it was a black card. Like, oh, we got a dark matter, but no, just a shadow. Just a shadow. Could be a points per game card, it looks like, maybe. Yeah, so again, whoever like I said, sets us up with product or whatever, I always try to give them just a little shout out and a thank you. Like I said, 9 times out of 10 it'll be Triple Play, but you never know. Looks like it could be a numbered one, though. Hey, Sidney Crosby. So there you go, Liz. Another one here for you. It's not numbered, but still nice little Crosby hit here going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, like I said, that's what I will say about this product. Like again, because we broke. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like again, I love stuff like Ultimate. I love Premier. I love those single pack card boxes and things like that. They're great, fun products and stuff to open. But it is kind of nice though to open something like this to where you kind of know, that you're gonna, most people, like I really highly doubt we're gonna have skunks. If we do have a skunk, that'd be pretty epic, I will say. With the amount of cards and stuff we'll be opening. So I don't imagine that's going to be the case, but it is always nice again for my part. Alex Leon. Counterpoise for the Red Wings. Can't tell if that's a black card or not. Might be. Ooh, we do have. Ooh, it could be a dark matter here, folks. I am gonna say that looks like it could be a dark matter, everybody. Let's see what we get. Wow. Kovalenko. All right, let's see. Again, like I said, I do believe that's a dark matter, folks. Who is it going to? Could be big if it's obviously a rookie. Let's see what we got here. Best of luck. Dark matter. Oh, there you go, Micah Lane Hudson. Dark matter for the Montreal Canadiens, man. And this card went for I mean, that definitely got you a little bit of your chunk your money back there. Boom. Lane Hudson, Dark Matter. Sick card there. So I don't know you shit for Montreal. I'm joking. But anyways, no, but very cool. Actually, I'm going to probably I'll one touch that bad boy. So I said because I did actually because that was kind of what I was basing the Cutter Gauthier one that I hit on. Was I saw someone sold one of those, like I said, and you know this thing went for like 300 CAD or something like that. So Blingo, Blango, Blongo. Mr. Lane Hudson coming in hot here, folks. Oh, for show. I like that, though. Big hit there. Again, like I said, there's bangers in this product. So don't, like I said, don't let the metal name fool you there, folks. There are bangers in this product, folks, and that's definitely one of them, faux show. Then I knock it over like a dumbass. All right. There we go. Very good. Set. I think we're good. We're good. All right. Everything's good to go. I think you might be able to get like 1 to 2 every case, so they're kind of almost like case hits in a way, if I'm not mistaken. So they're definitely not. I think they're definitely a shorter print card. I can't tell you obviously the print run of it, but it's definitely a shorter print, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a good quality hit there. Again, good rookie. Like I mean, again, Lane Hudson. People are definitely eating him up. He had a good year this year. Really showed a lot. So I think a lot of people are really honed in on him. So Luca Del Bel Blues for the Jackets. But there you go, though. So solid hit there, Micah. Again, I feel a little bit better now. And we got a rookie. Should be an auto, too. Yeah, basically. And for the Chicago Blackhawks. So there you go, Jan. Ethan Del Mastro for the Chicago Blackhawks. So there you go, Jan. Off to a pretty good start there. Again, this is only box 2. We still got 14 more boxes to go. So, you know, hang in there, folks. We're just getting started. Ethan Del Mastro for the Chicago Blackhawks auto. Pretty solid hit there. So again, congrats there to Jan on that one. Uh-oh. Hopefully this homie shows up a little bit. We'd love to see some more Celebrini. We want Celebrinis. I'm going to sleeve up this bad boy too. All right. What do we got? Gen Z? Nope. I think a search engine. Search engine for the Utah Hockey Club. We got Logan Cooley. Logan Cooley, search engines. Sleeve up Mr. Celebrini real fast. So you pretty much hit all the base rookies there for your boys there, Micah. You hit a Hudson, a Mishkov, and a Celebrini already. That one's kind of kerfuckled, but got a Z-Force, looks like. What are we Z-Forcing? Z-Force into the next generation here. There you go, Zachary Bolduc. Hopefully we'll see some more for him for Jeff there. Bolduc. What do we got for the Z-Force? Nadeau for the Carolina Hurricanes. Bradley Nadeau. These aren't bad looking cards either. Pretty good looking inserts there. Like I said, the only one I said really just that search engine one's kind of just a weird one to me. But again, they do. I think they have some parallels for that as well. I haven't seen those yet. So, but again, I think overall though, I think the product looks pretty good. Still waiting to hit my first PMG though. Tampa has hit for Vance already. 9 out of 10 there for him. So Vance is not he's not in the skunker circle there. Akil Thomas for the LA Kings. Well, let's hope we get like 8. And then we got another one for the Rangers here, Brennan Othmann. Z-Force rookie. And so far, a good start. So hopefully we get that loaded case with like 20 PMGs and I know, wishful thinking, but a guy can dream, damn it. I can dream. Let me dream. Brendan Breeson for the Vegas Golden Knights. That's all good. You're not missing much there, Anna. And for the New Jersey Devils, Jacob Markstrom, we got the speckled counterpoise. So that's going to Jason, 106 out of 199. Again, I like these too. I think they got a pretty nice, just a nice look and stuff. Again, I like the colors and things like that. Again, the speckles and things, I think just have a nice look overall to them. So again, congrats there to Jason on that one. Get you on the board there for the Devs. I mean, I know you hit like the prospects there, but a little more substantial than a prospects. 106 out of 199, Jacob Markstrom for the Devils. Got 3 packs left in box number 2. Took me a second, and I was like, wait a minute, what do we got here? It's like I see gold. That's not just the base. Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. We got a Gen Z. Little team color match here. Obviously now for the Hurricanes, but for the Dallas Stars, Dallas is going to Chris. Logan Stankoven. Gen Z. Yeah, I had to kind of forego eating because I wanted to get this break started. So once the break's over, I'm gonna go smash. You better believe it. I'm gonna be eating tonight once this break is done. But I wanted to again get the break going and try to get it finished because again it's a weekday, so unfortunately I have to get my ass up early for to go to work, which is poopy doopies. But oh well, we manage. We do the best we can. I make sacrifices for the good of the group. I'll make a sacrifice. And then we got a search engine for the Winnipeg Jets. We got Cole Perfetti. Actually, no, I got the actual like dinner, but I do have cookies though. I do have 2 cookies in the fridge. So um, the Matvey Mishkov Flyers. And what do we got here? Some silver shots. They are quite wonderful. I got to admit, it's funny because like how many people I've kind of brought them to and gave them to, and how many like they're believers now. That's I said that to somebody one time. Like I think they told me, like, yeah, I finally had my first, and I'm like, changed your life, didn't it? Like that it'll change your life, folks. These cookies I speak of, they are monster cookies, and they are monster cookies in a couple different ways because they're just giant ass, like they're probably like that big around, and they're just like loaded. They got like M&Ms and peanut butter, and the crazy thing about them though, I'll say this, and it's funny because how many people like what, but they're gluten free too, so they're actually kind of sort of healthy in a way, you know. So, but they're just great. They're one of my favorites. I always I always eat them quite often. But yeah, they are quite wonderful. And again, those come from a local coffee shop here in town. The cellar door. Little shout out to the cellar door. They know me there. Like they know. Like anytime I come in, they're like, yep, cookies. Yep, yep. You know it. 74 on the sticker. 90 on the box. But yeah, normally I like to have a couple, like I said, just like on me, just because you just never know. You get that craving for something sweet, and they are just like those are my go-to dessert. Really, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess cake and pie and stuff's fine there, but just that cookie is just the bee's knees. Let me tell you, 74 on the sticker, 90 on the box. Item 9 is the bee's knees. Scott Morrow. We got a little Gen Z going to the LA Kings right after that. We got Quentin Byfield. LA is going to Mr. Rob Raw. He is a Kings fan, so it's actually not a brand. It's actually they actually house make those cookies in the shop there. They're actually homemade. That's the other thing I like about them too. Is like everything they make there at that place is all homemade. Actually, it was very nice because again, I know again a good number of the folks that work there. Like I said, they know me and stuff. And when I was coming down to Columbus recently, I mentioned it to him because again, Dar and his wife Cheryl. I was gonna say, can't forget her name, Cheryl. I know Cheryl's a big fan of them, so I let them know like, hey, I'm gonna be going down there, so I'm gonna need like a good stack of cookies to go down with. And they actually, they're like, hey, if you want, we'll just give you some like cookie dough, and you can just make them yourself. There it is, little McDavid magic. So we got a back-to-back Oilers there, but little Connor McDavid going to the Oilers. But yeah, but like I said, very cool of them. Like they always try to hook me up and things like that. And yeah, like I said, but yeah, those are actually, like I said, and again, you know, um, the lady that makes them, like she pretty much makes the dough and everything like every Monday. Like she goes in like super ass early and makes everything and gets everything ready and stuff. And like I said, that's why I love them though too, because like I said, they're homemade, just wonderful. Yeah. Oscar back prospects for the Dallas Stars. And I can't really say enough good things about them. We got a Donning here. Kovalenko. What are we donning for the Minnesota Wild? Matt Boldy. Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like if I was a little more sure of myself of how to ship them or whatever, I would send some to you there, Jan, so you guys could try them. Luca Del Bel Blues. Because like I said, it really is incredible. Because like you eat them and you're like what? These are like gluten free and like what? But they are quite amazing. So yeah, Mitch Marner, point per game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oops. Dropped it back. There we go. Z-Force on the way, it looks like. Z-Force on the way. We got Brazo. And then we got an Aho after a Brazo for the Hurricanes. Just be a base. This is what box number. I think we got a printing plate. I think we may set this bad boy off to the side. I think. Maybe not. That's a weird ass looking printing plate if it is. Huh. Fuck it. We'll just go ahead and see what it is. I'm curious now. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. Metalhead. Very nice. I didn't realize they were actually metal like that. But we got an extra hit in here too, it looks like, as well. So we'll go ahead and go boop. Phil Kemp. This is my first metalhead, so I was not aware. On the button there for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Braden Point. So there you go, Vance. Another one there for you. Like I said, again, I like these cards are kind of cool because they almost have like almost like an optical effect to them a little bit. What the Metalhead? Yeah, I would imagine the Metalhead is probably a big hit. So let's see let's see what we get here. Best of luck, folks. Who's getting the metal head? I don't know who's. I think this could be maybe Blackhawks. So there you go, Jan. Bam. I was thinking it might have been Chicago. I was like, I see like some like birds and stuff, but I don't want to make that assumption. But there you go, Jan. It's a big old thick piece of metal. But Chicago Blackhawks. So there you go, buddy. Kind of a cool hit again. That's my first one. Oh, on the button. Okay, I got you. Very cool. Well, then I'll sleeve that one up too then. I thought you were talking about the metal head here. I was like, all right, yeah. I mean, I could see that being a big hit. See, so look at that. Triple play. Once again, folks. In the clutch. So there you go, Jan. That's a nice one, though. I like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. That bad boy right up there. And then, you know what? Because you said it's pretty rare hit, we'll just go ahead and sleeve it up. Actually, 1 second. Got to open a new pack of Tamp loaders. Just a new pack of top loaders. Top loaders. Blingo, blango, blongo. On the button. So there you go, folks. That's how we roll around here. Yeah, at first I thought that metalhead was a printing plate, but then I kind of like, I'm looking like, man, this is like a really odd ass cut. Ooh, we might have our first PMG. How about that? I see some shiny red there, folks. So I think we got finally our first PMG. My first PMG. So you know what, we're just gonna save that bad boy because again, it's the first one. I think we're just gonna go boop, put that right there. What a box, right? I mean, a PMG, a metalhead. I mean, good. This is box number 3 too, so we still got a lot of boxes to go. Again, I'm hoping. You know, again, you know, it seems to me like a good number of times, not always, but a good number of times when these breaks kind of take a minute. Normally, they pay off in the end once we break them, because, like I said, I mean, you know, there's been a few times where the break's kind of taken an extra minute, but man, we broke it open, and it's just like, all right, that was worth it. Connor Bedard for the Blackhawks. So, yep. So again, a good start though. Hopefully continues. You know, like I said, I'm happy again when we can get cases. If this is a loaded case, you know, I'm always super stoked for that because that means good things for you guys. Excuse me. Celebrini once again. Behind him, we got a Z-Force for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Another one here for you, Liz. I think it should be a base, but another Crosby here. He does have autos in this, so again, I mean, we pulled Crosby autos before. Would love to see him show up once again. I don't have a problem again from a breaking standpoint seeing Crosby show up, even though again I'm a Blue Jackets guy, but never had any sort of issue when he decides to you know, make an appearance here on the keg. I'm okay with that. Brennan Othmann for the Rangers. What we got after that? Silver shots For the Nashville Predators, Jonathan Marchessault. For the Nashville Predators, Nashville is going to Brandon Pittsburgh. So you've already got kind of a few Predators hits there. Sorry, I thought I saw something there, but maybe not. Maybe not. Jersey. Let's see. What do we got? Her. And we got a numbered Z-Force going to who else? The Vancouver Canucks. So there you go, Dar. 357 out of 399. Elias Pettersson going to Vancouver. So there you go, Dar. Again, Vancouver's treating you pretty well so far. A couple numbered cards and an auto. Yep, yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I was kind of noticed that what did look a little bit different there than the other ones. But there you go, 357 out of 399. Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. I don't think it's Bunting on the list, but he's been up there since box one, so I always hate it when the background starts getting full and you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I want to take down. All right, Logan Morrison. What do we got up next? Search engine. Well, there you go. Lane Hudson search engine for the Montreal Canadiens. So far, it looks like some Montreal is going to be in this case tonight. Oops. There you go, Micah. Another one for you, Lane Hudson. Search engines. All right. What do we got up next? Guess it looks like a prospects. Be my guess. Just a guess, though. Another Bolduc here. Stacked back together. The prospects. Going to the Kraken, and Seattle's going to Micah via the Raz, Logan Morrison. And our final hit here. Again, we'll show the PMG off next. We'll get this final pack. Let's look another prospects. Gil Thomas. What we got? Prospecting for the Edmonton Oilers. We have Phil Kemp. Phil Kemp. All right, so drop this down. This is box number 4. But first, it does look like a PMG there, folks. So let's see what we are going to get. Liljeberg. Let's see if it's a rookie. Nope, not a rookie. So who is it going to? Best of luck, folks. For the Anaheim Ducks, we got Mason McTavish. So going to Sleepers. The first PMG of my campaign, 58 out of 100. Out of our metal campaign here, Mason McTavish going to the Anaheim Ducks. There you go, sleepers. Good solid start to the PMGs there, Mason McTavish. 58 out of 100. All right, let's take down Del Mastro. All right, let me clear the base and everything out of the way real fast. There. All righty. Get that out of the way. All right, box number 4. We got 86 on the sticker, 52 on the box. Five and 5. Right there, empty box. 86, 52. Best of luck, folks. What do we got here in box number 4? So we're still looking for our break predictions. Still looking for an auto number to 50 or less. Still need a few more. Again, we can hopefully hit a green PMG maybe. Ostapchuk. But a few more PMGs. And then Frank Petrano. Silver shots for the Ducks. And actually, well, technically, I guess that actually, I take that back. We did actually hit our first break, or one of our break predictions there, because we hit a Lane Hudson, and that was a bigger card. So I take that back. We did actually hit one of the, excuse me, break predictions already. So that one's out of the way. So we got one, and then again, Liquid Gold was the other one. That's right. I was gonna say there. No, there's one more in there. So we need an auto number to 50 or less, a Liquid Gold, and then hopefully a green PMG, or at least a couple more red PMGs. Got a Draisaitl here, alphabetical for the Oilers. Prospects. Connor Geekie. All right. Prospects. There you go, Zachary Bolduc going to the St. Louis Blues. Prospects. Yes, it doesn't want to open that way. Maybe it's a blast furnace, possibly. Mason Morelli. Yep, blast furnace. Going to the Montreal Canadiens, Jerry Slafkovsky. Going to Montreal. Blast furnace. Siplika for the New York Islanders. Oh, that looks like a counterpoise. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Andrei Vasilevsky. Counterpoise for Tampa. There you go, Vance. Another one there for you. I think Tampa actually had a pretty decent list, if I remember correctly. So again, I'm not too surprised that Tampa's Voltron. Oscar back for the Dallas Stars. And we got Gen Z up next, Tim Stutzla for the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa is going to Mike G. So we got another weaving there. Adu DeClaya, Joshua Waugh. Let's see. There you go. For the Colorado Avalanche, we got Mikko Rantanen. It's got that little bit of, like, so that 3D effect there, whatever. Going to the Avalanche, Mikko Rantanen. Oh, we might have another PMG here, folks. So we'll go ahead and just set that off to the side, I guess. Macklin. The Islanders. And after that, what do we got here? Silver shots for the Senators. We got Brady Tkachuk. You will open, damn it. Z-Force. Nice. Kopitar, Carlson, and Horvat. Matarempe for the New York Rangers. We got Reinhart for the Florida Panthers right after that. Florida's going to Vance. Sam Reinhart. There's Z-Force there. Kambadulan. He did take both Florida teams, so, or at least he does have them. So, yeah, a little bit of that Florida love there. Jason Robertson for the Dallas Stars, right there. Kuznetsov. Ooh, this probably could be numbered. I guess it could also be autoed. Never know. Alphabetical. Alex Iafallo. It's numbered 135 out of 199. Iafallo going to the Winnipeg Jets. We got a Spectrum here. That's what it's called. Alphabetical Spectrum going to Winnipeg. That's also going to Vance. Pedersen out of the way. There we go. 3 packs left, and then we'll do our, again, I do believe it's a PMG, so we have another one to reveal. Seamus Casey for the Devils. And we got another Luke Evangelista search engine here for the Nashville Predators. Bounce back. Oops, don't want to do that just yet. Colangelo for the Ducks. We got our prospects going to Nikolai Kovalenko for the Colorado Avalanche. Right after that, Nikolai Kovalenko. All right, little bastard. All right, what do we got? Looks like maybe another prospects. Ogren for the Minnesota Wild. And we got a little stanky leg action. Stankoven for the Dallas Stars prospects. Going to Dallas. All right. Box number 5 is down. And does look like we got another PMG there. Let's see what we get. Wouldn't that be nice if it was a flyer in between the flyers? The Dotov and Frost there. Let's see if it's a rookie. No, not a rookie. So let's see what we get. Best of luck. For the Dallas Stars, we got Wyatt Johnston, PMG. So Dallas is going to Chris. It's a nice one there. 87 out of 100. And going to the Dallas Stars, Wyatt Johnston. So far, a couple pretty solid PMGs. Hopefully, we'll be able to see a rookie in here somewhere, though. Wyatt Johnston for the Dallas Stars. Well, all you needed to have him do is show up once, right, in the right way. Might not be a lot, but if you have the right one show up at the right time, it's all that matters. Get these cards out of the way real fast. All right, on to box number 5, everybody. Scoot these over just a little bit. All right. Box number 5, we got 86 on the sticker, 03 on the box. All right. Box 86, 03. Hughes, Chuck. Del Mastro for the Hawks. We got a Gen Z. Going to the Ottawa Senators, we got Brady Tkachuk. Gen Z going to Ottawa. Alrighty, what do we got next? Or Steve Baines. Another alphabetical. Mackenzie Weegar for the Calgary Flames. There you go, Micah. Another one here. I think that's actually the first one for the Flames so far. So. If only you were a green PMG. If only, if only. Pierre Dubé. Search engine, I do believe. And for the St. Louis Blues, we got Jake Neighbors. Search engines. Yes, I will say yes for that. If we're lucky enough to hit a gold PMG, especially if it's like a big one too. Like if it's like a McDavid, well, you know, McDavid or like Mishkov or someone big, absolutely. You know, Victor Mancini. Pierre Dubé for the Capitals. Prospects. Ryan's over here doing the Lord's work. Mishkov base. So we got a Donning here. Mishkov. And for the LA Kings, we got Trevor Moore Donning. I do believe they have like numbered ones and things like that, even possibly autos for the Donnings, but that was just a base one. Go. All right. Moving right along. I'm trying to not get held up too much. Keep things moving. Ponomarev. Marev. Counterpoise. For the Boston Bruins, we got Jeremy Swayman, counterpoise. Boston. Oh, we might have another dark matter possibly here. I do believe that could be another dark matter, folks. So let's see what we are going to get. There we go. Make sure that gets out of the way. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Oh, yeah, another dark matter, folks. Another one coming up. Best of luck, everybody. What are we going to get? Is it going to be another rookie? Is it going to be vet? Let's find out. And for the Boston Bruins, we got David Pastrnak. Dark matter again. I kind of like I said, it's almost got like a weird 3D effect to it. The way he kind of stands out on there. It's kind of cool how that works. There you go. Going to Boston. Boston's going to sleepers. So there you go, sleepers, buddy. It's a nice solid hit there going to Boston. Yep, very solid. Yeah, like I said, I like those. Like I said, they got some good inserts and stuff in here. Like they definitely got, like I said, some bangers. You know, again, like I said, I know metal's not always the sexiest product in the world to be opening, but you know, won't necessarily break the bank. And again, you can still hit some really nice cards out of there for sure. Let's see what we got. Prospects. Oh, it's an auto prospects going to the New Jersey Devils. So there you go, Jason. Your boy, Halo. Good old Halo here. Didn't see that one coming. That kind of came out of nowhere. There you go. So there you go, Jason. Solid hit there going your way. Just auto. At least it's not, does not look like it's numbered, but good hit nonetheless. Very good. Very good. Let's take down the helmet for right now. Put him up. Zachary Bolduc once again. Alphabetical. Going to the Lightning. Got a Kucherov here. So there you go. Vance Lightning are still hitting pretty decent for you. Hitting at a pretty good clip. There's a Kucherov alphabetical there for you. Lane Hudson there. The old Z-Force. Lane Hudson. Behind that, we got, for the New York Islanders, we got Matthew Barzal. The Islanders have hit a few cards so far. Obviously looking for more of the Siplikov persuasion. Oops, got to open a new pack of top loaders. Rookie top loaders, that is. Siplikov's the Islanders rookie or whatever. He was kind of hanging in there for the points thing for a little while, and then I think kind of towards the end he kind of fell off a little bit, but still had a pretty good season with the Islanders. So not a bad rookie there. Hoffman. And what do we got up next? Another Z-Force. For the Chicago Blackhawks, we got another Connor Bedard here going there to you, Jan. So again, so far Chicago's done pretty good for you. Got an auto. You got the goalie mask, or whatever, the metal head. And then you kind of hit several inserts as well. So doing pretty good there. Yep, I will, like I said, yeah, I'll do the best I can. Again, like I said, if you can, though, DM me just to make sure I remember. We've got a blast furnace here. Like I said, just always, always just send me a little DM just to make sure. Helps me out. Scott Morrow. We got a blast furnace here. Ooh, it's a speckle one. And there you go, another Connor Bedard. Yeah, like I said, I plan on sending the rookie base out to everybody again. This is our first case. If it was like our third case of this stuff or something, I'd probably be like, eh. But being our first case, I'll probably send all the rookies and stuff to you guys. But again, like I said, base, just let me know if you want it, and I'll get it sent out or whatever. So there you go, Jan. Just saying, like I said, Chicago's doing pretty well for you. And again, there's Connor Bedard, 153 out of 199. Speckled blast furnace. Yeah, pretty good looking card. We got 3 packs left. in box number 5. I forgot they're playing tonight. Zach Dean. Silver shot. Speaking of Carolina, we got Seth Jarvis here. Prospects, I guess. Nadeau. And for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Gavin Brindley, prospects for CBJ. And the last pack before we get into box number 6. Owen Zellweger. And we got prospects. There you go. I was going to say for a minute, I was like, oh, Shakir Mukhamadullin. Prospects for the Sharks. All right. Second, let me get the base and everything out of the way real fast. All right, cool. Box number 6. 80 on the sticker, 22 on the box. 80 and 22. 5, 5, and 5. Empty box. All right, let's see what we got. What do we got? Breeson. Will Smith. Getting closer. Close to that Celebrini. Will Smith prospects for the Sharks. I like that jersey, though. It's the 3rd jersey or whatever it is. I like that. Let's see what we got. What we got? Z-Force. No, not Z-Force. We got Counterpoise. The Kraken, Joey Decord. We got Kovalenko. Uh-oh. We got a, oh, never mind. I thought that was a blue PMG. It's not. It's a Donning. I guess say, uh-oh. Del Bell Blues. And for the Buffalo Sabres, we got Alex Tuch. Donning. For the Sabres. Okay, as I said, I thought I saw something there, man. It's got another weaving. Phil Kemp. What are we weaving? For the Winnipeg Jets, Josh Morrissey. Going to Winnipeg, we got the weaving. Looks like we could have the auto here. looks like to me. Liljeberg for the Lightning. Take a quick peek. It is a rookie auto. Best of luck, folks. For the Calgary Flames, Jan Kuznetsov going to Calgary. Calgary is going to Mike Jan Kuznetsov auto here. Going to Calgary. Jan Kuznetsov. That up. All right. Next up, we have for the Minnesota Wild, Mats Zuccarello. Zuccarello. Mr. Celebrini there. Hey, there you go. Another Lane Hudson. Montreal's kind of definitely, like I said, stepping up and taking over just a little bit there, it seems. Out of the big three. But they do have a pretty big checklist. I think they had like the fourth biggest checklist or something out of medals. You know, again, not a total surprise. Lane Hudson. Yeah. Florida's feeling it now, folks. They are. Next, we got a McDavid Z-Force for the Edmonton Oilers.